Every day is an exciting opportunity to learn about your power. You exude power with every thought and with every action. You can't help but be a powerful force in your life, in your environment. You have no choice. It just is. It is what you were created to do as a human. You were created as a being of light to influence the energies around you, and thus attracting more of a particular type of energy into your awareness, whatever your choices are. You do not have a choice in the matter of being a creator. It just is. This is Inner Peace Place, and I'm Karen. We're going to talk about how we can take advantage of something we're already doing by guiding it in a certain direction that creates inner peace for us as individuals. Think of creating flow or manifestation as a flow of a river. Now, rivers have boulders in them, have floating trees in them sometimes. There's areas that are meandering, so it's not a straight line. It's a river. Some rivers actually have waterfalls in them. So the water is going at a certain speed, it gets a little faster, 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 it falls, chaos, falling, tumbling, and then further down maybe it gets smooth again and there's not as many boulders or trees and it's calm again. So that's our life. Our flow is like a river. So if you want to say, I'm choosing to have a life of inner peace, my core energy, the energy that I create the most of day in and day out, is going in a certain direction. Is there a way that I can influence that? And I say yes, 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 resoundingly yes. One of the ways that you can manifest this awareness into yourself, so in other words, one way that you can say, yeah, this is true, is take a thought and play with that one thought. When you repeat the thought, change the word that's emphasized in the thought. And what that does is it changes the meaning of the sentence or thought that you had. And sometimes you can do that 5 or 6 different ways. One thought with 5 or 6 different meanings, 5 or 6 different flows. When you change the meaning of a thought, you're changing the flow, you're changing the energy behind the thought. All thoughts can be redirected. I've discussed this before. All thoughts can be redirected. Every single thought you have can be redirected. That is the magic of who you are. Your path can be modified. It doesn't matter what your personality self has done in the past. Your personality self ego wants to beat you up because it enjoys that river flowing energy that's chaotic. And what you're saying is, I no longer choose that path. I choose a path of inner peace. So thank you so much for helping me get to where I am today. But my thought about X, I'm going to emphasize a different part of it and bring that upward flow into that thought. guiding the energy of your river of thought is what you're doing. And that has the opportunity to create inner peace or not. It's a moment-to-moment decision. The momentum is the skill that you've always had. You've created momentum of thought your entire life. Now you're an observer going, wow, look what I've done. That's pretty good. But let's modify that just a little bit. Is the thought that you're playing with, does it have an upward flow to it? Is it making you happy? Are you smiling when you think it? Is there a way to change that thought, modify that thought, so that you can be happy with it? It's a skill that you can learn because there's a momentum behind happy thoughts, joyful thoughts, just as there is behind chaotic thoughts. So momentum is the skill that you need to be aware of. The momentum that you already had in place and how you can redirect that river ever so slightly and modify where you're going. You want to stoke that fire daily. Add a little bit of wood to your fire, your light fire, and keep the flame burning in the direction that you want it to go. Those thoughts are power. And exude. You're choosing to exude your power in a direction now that might be very different than where you used to be. Baby steps, baby steps. You don't want to shut down a chaotic thought. That creates its own chaos, and your personality self likes that, so don't go there. Redirection is the very powerful skill that we're learning right now. It's our new habit. Our new habit of how to work with day-to-day thoughts. Nudge your daily thoughts upward. Understand how powerful you are today already. And focus on joy power instead of chaotic power. Love and light to you and your path. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.